I've recently spoken to a number of local groups about various aspects of the law. Those talks tend to be a little bit too broad-ranging for YouTube, so I was asked to speak today specifically on what to do after a car crash to protect your rights. Other than tending to emergencies, what are the 3 things that you should do after a car crash? This video is about the second of those 3 things that you should do. So, how do you protect yourself? Well, picture this. You're in a car crash. The other driver, say, ran a stop sign and hit you. But the other driver doesn't want you to call the police. He asks you not to call them. He offers to pay for your damages out of his own pocket. Or maybe he's a truck driver and he says that if you call the police, he's going to lose his license because he's already been in a couple of other accidents. You don't want to hurt the guy personally, so you agree. You get his phone number and you both leave the scene of the accident. How do you protect yourself against him later claiming that you were the one at fault? He said he was sorry at the scene, but he leaves and he tells the insurance company, his insurance company, a different story. And there's no police report, no statement, no pictures to contradict him. It's really just your word against his at that point. What could you have done differently? Well, the answers are right in your back pocket. It's your cell phone. You can basically use your cell phone to replace the police officer. Now, I am not advocating that you should not call the police. On the contrary, I think you should call the police. But if you find yourself in that situation and you decide not to call the police, use your cell phone to document and preserve evidence similar to the way the police would have done. So, what do you want to document? Well, you want to document 3 things. You want to document the scene, which we've already talked about in another video. You want to document liability, and you want to document the existence of insurance. This video is about the second of those 3 things. You want to use your phone to document liability. Use it to help you later prove that the other guy was at fault if he tries to change his story. And you do it in a way where he can't deny it. So let's assume you've just been in an accident and you don't want to be stuck in a situation where the guy says he's sorry after the accident because he ran the red light, but then weeks later you find out that he told his insurance company that you were the one who ran the red light. He asks you not to call the police. Here's the answer. As a condition of not calling the police, insist that the other driver admit liability to you while you make a video using your phone. You can put everything on the video. You can even say, we are making this video because Mr. Smith does not want me to call the police. So before we leave the scene, I want him to admit on the video that he ran the red light, and then you just have Mr. Smith give his statement admitting that he ran the red light. Now, on the one hand, that may seem awkward. I understand that. That may seem awkward asking this person to do that. But remember this, they just asked you to do them a favor by not calling the police. What you're asking in return is a very simple thing. They're asking you to do them a favor by not calling the police, so they should have no problem with making this very simple video for you in return. If they have any reservations about it whatsoever, just say, hey, that's fine, we can call the police. So you just give them a simple choice. Make this video for me, or we can call the police. You're fine with either one, it's completely their call. Now on the video, you want to ask them kind of the same questions that the police officer would ask them, right? So where were you coming from? Where were you going? What lane were you in? Did you have the red light? Did you have the stop sign? Why did you hit the other vehicle? Do you admit that the crash was your fault? Why didn't you see the other vehicle, right? Do you accept responsibility? Do you agree to pay for the damages? Ask those kinds of things. So that's the second of the 3 things that you should do after a car crash to protect your rights. Use your phone to document liability. Use it to help you prove that the other guy was at fault. and you do it in the same way, in such a way where he can't really deny it. I'm Kirk Piccione, and I've been practicing representing people in all kinds of car crashes and trucking accidents for over 30 years. I've seen it happen. Check out my other videos detailing the 3 things that you should do after a car accident, and call us if you need any help.